Hey everyone!
Hi guys!
Today we are just going to be doing like a fun little home vlog.
Yeah.
So, it is March, and because of March, they have like March Madness. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it. It's this little tournament that happens every March. No, I'm just kidding.
It's kind of obscure.
No, so kind of in honor of that, we wanted to do like a fun like competition, like head to head.
Yeah.
Like this or that Disneyland Disney World edition.
Mm-hmm.
Also, because like a week ago, California came out with kind of like stipulations for theme park reopening.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing's official yet, but they did say that as soon as Orange County hits like a level 2 or like red, that they will be able to open Disneyland. So nothing's official. They haven't come out with an opening date, but there's potential that they may be opening close to like April 1st, which is like just a few weeks away. Like that's really, really soon. I don't know if it really will open that soon, but they have put in, I guess, kind of like the frameworks of a potential reopening pretty quickly. So that's really cool. The other thing that I'm excited for it to reopen, but I'm also disappointed that most likely it will just be California residents that are able to go when it first opens, because they still don't really want like interstate travel and having a lot of people there, and it's only gonna be opening up probably at like a 15% capacity. So I don't know. I think it'll be interesting to kind of see it reopen, but I am excited because that means hopefully maybe by fall time it may be open to the like general public.
Yeah, I'm excited to go back to Disneyland. Disneyland used to be our home park.
Yes.
So I'm excited for it to potentially reopen in the next little while, and then eventually reopen to, you know, people outside of California as well.
With that being said, we are going to be doing Disneyland.
I'm representing Team Disneyland.
Versus Disney World. We're doing a ride competition, this or that. So, do you want to go ahead and start? Zoe has questions whether it's going to be like Disneyland Park or Magic Kingdom Park. I've got questions that could pertain to Disneyland or California Adventure and all of Disney World.
Alright, let's get started. My very first question, I'm doing Disneyland ride versus Disney World version.
Okay.
So, would you rather ride Disneyland's Big Thunder Mountain or Disney World's Big Thunder Mountain?
I think I'd rather ride Disneyland's Big Thunder Mountain. The reason I say that is because of like the dynamite scene that it has versus Disney World where it doesn't have that. Also, I think you can see the fireworks a little bit better if you're riding the Disneyland version rather than the Disney World version.
That's true.
At night.
That's true. Alright, I agree with that statement. I like that.
Yeah?
And also I like at Disneyland how you can look at the goat when you go around and it makes you like really dizzy. And at Disney World you can't do it.
If you guys haven't seen that, I think we did like a little ride POV of Big Thunder Mountain, so we'll try and find that and link that in the description below. But if you watch the goat and you just kind of like stare at the goat as you wrap around it, you get really dizzy and it feels like you're going really fast in a circle.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Would you rather ride Disneyland Space Mountain or Magic Kingdom Space Mountain?
Okay, this one gets me every time because I think the track I like better at Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
But I love the soundtrack and the music at Disneyland.
Yeah.
So it's really, really hard to decide. I think on any given day, I probably would take Magic Kingdom over Disneyland just in the sheer fact that you have more of like up and down and round around instead of just like round around that you get at Disneyland.
Yeah. I think that I'm the opposite. I like the Disneyland one better because it's a little bit less jerky. And I like the soundtrack a lot.
Yeah, the soundtrack really makes it. It is a lot of fun. So.
Not that I don't love Magic Kingdom because I do, but the Disneyland one kind of edged it out for me.
Yeah, that's funny because I'm Team Disney World. You're Team Disneyland. Right now, it's 1-to-1.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, next up, would you rather ride Peter Pan's Flight at Disneyland or Magic Kingdom?
Okay. Again, Disneyland is like the first, so I really, really like that it's like it's been there since opening day.
Right.
But Magic Kingdom edges it out.
I think so too.
Just like it has bigger like spaces, and when you go through Neverland, it's not just like you see like the big island of Neverland and everything. Like you actually go through Neverland, and I really enjoy that.
Yeah, I agree with that. Disney World wins this one. Would you rather ride Disney World Haunted Mansion or Disneyland Haunted Mansion?
Okay, I like the outside of Disneyland Haunted Mansion better.
Me too.
But the inside is, I think, what we're going to focus on. Disney World is so much better.
Yeah.
The reason I say that, the queue is phenomenal. So much fun.
It is.
And also I really like the added scene with like the staircases and they're walking like upside down. Also, I think you get to admire and look at the different portraits or paintings that they have that like flash and like Medusa pops up, because you're not like walking through, you're actually riding the ride through.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like the inside of the Disney World one a lot better. And my very last question. Pirates at Disneyland or Magic Kingdom?
Disneyland has this one for sure.
Oh yeah, it does. I remember the first time we rode Pirates at Magic Kingdom and we were like, what the heck was that?
I think I was just like anticipating that it was gonna be the same.
Yeah.
But it's not.
No.
I mean, Disneyland has 2 drops, so that's a lot of fun. And the smell. You cannot get past the smell at Pirates.
It's crazy.
Like, it's just such a nostalgic smell. I do think like Magic Kingdom has its own kind of smell, and they do like the different smells like as you go through the ride, which is really, really cool. But the iconic Pirates of the Caribbean ride smell is always at Disneyland.
Yeah, and the Disneyland one is longer as well.
Oh yeah, it is.
Like the ride itself, you're in there for like a longer period of time.
Yeah.
So I like that a lot better. But yeah.
Also, I love the Bayou scene.
Yeah.
And the Blue Bayou. I mean, I think that goes hand in hand with Pirates of the Caribbean, so.
Yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean at Disney World is probably like my least favorite Disney World ride. When you like compare them.
Oh, like
you know what I mean? Like the other ones I'm like, oh, they're both really good. But I feel like at Disney World I'm just like, nah, kick it out.
That
Disneyland's
ride comparison, it's like, no, hands down. It's
yeah,
I get that.
All right, that was all my questions. So who's winning so far? Is it Disneyland or Disney World? Okay, we just tallied up the scores, and right now it is 5-5.
It's 5-5.
They're tied.
So we, like between the 2 of us, 5 points each way. That's actually, I'm actually surprised by that. I thought like we would have more, like it would be more of like a discrepancy.
Yeah.
But they're pretty even, which is good because that means both parks are fantastic.
Right.
Mine is basically like Disneyland versus the world. So is it better at Disneyland or a similar ride at Disney World?
All right.
So my first one is Dinosaur versus Indiana Jones.
Oh my gosh.
And the Forbidden Eye.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Hands down.
Hands down. It's another one where it's like Pirates, where it's just like, nope, the Disneyland is way better, Indiana Jones is better.
As much as I love dinosaurs.
Right. Dinosaur is cool and all, but it's not the same.
No, not at all. Indiana Jones is so much better. I
way
love
better.
Indiana Jones. The next one is Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout versus the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror.
Okay. This is a hard one for me because I really love the Tower of Terror because I love the Twilight Zone. I really am into like super old stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm all about like the oldies, the 30s, like the different decades and stuff. So I really love the vibe of like the Hollywood Tower Hotel. But I gotta say Guardians is the better ride experience.
I completely agree. Mine's not as close as hers is.
No, he's just like Guardians.
Mine is totally Guardians of the Galaxy. It is so much fun.
It is.
You get to listen to some fantastic music.
It's great.
I love all the Marvel stuff and being able to see. Plus, you get to see Hidden Figment.
True. And I feel like, I don't know if it's true or not, but I feel like Guardians you go up and down more. I feel like Tower of Terror, you just go down like 1, 2, 3, done.
And the drops are like, you drop a ton during Guardians.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you drop like a further distance.
And it's just a lot of fun. The music that they play like really makes it like more exciting and like a fun kind of thing instead of like a spooky kind of thing.
Yeah, totally.
But it's great, I love it.
Yeah, I do love that one a lot. Okay, this next one I think is a pretty close call for me. So it's Incredicoaster versus Slinky Dog Dash.
Slinky Dog, hands down.
See, and I thought about it, and I think I prefer Incredicoaster.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I feel like you just smell Cookie Num Num, and you go through the loop. It's a little bit more of an intense roller coaster,
it is.
but I think they did a really great job. I really enjoyed California Screamin', but I think it was a definite upgrade to change it to Incredicoaster.
To add like the theme.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
Yeah, I like Slinky Dog better because I think it's more themed. And I think the only reason why they didn't theme Incredicoaster as much is because they couldn't. Like they already have this existing roller coaster and they could only do so much. Yeah. You know, like add the tunnels and things, which I think is great. But I feel like the Slinky, like you're already in Toy Story Land.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You see all, you know, especially at night, like you see all the lights hanging. So I feel like I like that theming better.
Yeah. And like I said, that one I think was one of the closest ones for me.
Yeah.
Like it was really close. This next one is Kilimanjaro Safaris.
Okay.
And the thing that I thought maybe was like the closest to it would be Nemo's Submarine Voyage.
Oh, okay, because you're like seeing the different
Yeah,
fish.
you see different animals and you're kind of riding through it. So I thought, oh yeah, that's pretty similar, right?
Yeah. Nemo is my least favorite ride in the whole entire world at Disneyland. I did not ride that ride unless, like, one time we were like, let's ride all the rides at Disneyland,
we did.
so we rode it. But usually we skip it.
That was a lot of fun too.
It
We'll
was.
link that in the description below because we had a blast. That took us all day long though. Like I
great.
thought it would be, oh yeah, we'll be done by like 3 o'clock. No, it took us like 12 and a half hours to ride everything.
It was so fun. But I love the safari. I love seeing all the different animals and things. And it's kind of just like a nice relaxing break. If you've been walking a lot, you sit on the safari, you're on it for like 20 minutes, you see all these different animals. So I love the safari already, but Nemo, I just can't do. I don't like it.
The thing with Nemo is you feel very tight. Like you're packed in like sardines. The seats are very small. I do really enjoy the ride and like being able to see all like Nemo and all that kind of stuff. But I do think Kilimanjaro Safaris are gonna be better. This is technically my last one, but I threw in an extra one.
Oh, a bonus.
Yeah, so my last one is Matterhorn bobsleds versus Expedition Everest.
Oh, that's a really hard one. I think that's going to be the closest for me. My favorite is probably Everest because it's more intense. Like you do the backwards movement, you get like a lot of G-forces while you're going backwards, and you go down like that really big hill and go around, which is really fun. But I also love Matterhorn. You're gonna throw out your back every time. But it's just like a classic ride. I love Matterhorn, but Expedition Everest wins.
Yeah, for me, I've gotta go Matterhorn bobsleds.
Really?
I love that ride. Like that and Indiana Jones, I like flip-flop between which one's my favorite ride at Disneyland.
Yeah.
They are both phenomenal. But I really, really enjoy Matterhorn. I think it's just like one of those nostalgic rides. You kind of have that feeling. It's been there forever. There's so much history behind it.
Right.
But it's also a lot of fun.
It is.
I love going like dipping down, and yes, it is jerky, but definitely worth it.
And it's a classic. It's one Walt, you know, imagined himself. Yeah. So I like that.
Okay, so this is like my bonus question, but I think before I throw this out, let's tally the scores.
All right.
So I just tallied the scores, and it's actually 11-9 in favor of Disneyland.
I'm really surprised.
I am too.
I thought Disney World would win for sure.
So this is the thing. Disney World has so many fantastic rides.
Right.
And of course, so does Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like or I enjoy Disneyland rides sometimes because it's so close in proximity.
Right,
that you can do like almost everything in one day.
That's true.
Opposed to Disneyland or Disney World. But, I mean, Disney World is the most magical place on earth. So.
Right, and there's so much more at Disney World.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
Of course, because there's 4 parks, you know?
Yeah, well, and like right now we're only doing like ride-to-ride comparisons. There's still so many rides that I couldn't even compare. Like Banshee Flight.
Oh,
like Flight of Passage.
Like, what do you compare that to?
I had nothing to compare it to.
Yeah.
This is ride-to-ride comparison, this or that. But I did have to throw in one last question.
What is it?
Disneyland Fantasmic or Disney World Fantasmic?
Disneyland. Disneyland Fantasmic. The first time we came, we used to watch Fantasmic like every single time we go to Disneyland. Yeah. It's our favorite nighttime show. We love it. And then when we came to Disney World in 2019, and we're like, oh my gosh, we have to go watch Fantasmic.
Yeah, we were so excited.
And we were both like, what the heck was that? That was not Fantasmic.
Okay. It probably wasn't that bad of a reaction.
No, no.
Because it was still fantastic.
Of course, it was still great.
And they have different scenes. I love that they have a whole stage. You can sit down.
That is nice.
But I love Fantasmic at Disneyland, where you get to sit around Rivers of America, right around Tom Sawyer Island, and the projections are so fantastic, and I really love the additional scenes that they have, or like the different parts of it. The Pirates of the Caribbean part is so awesome.
It's so good. It's like just intense. They're playing like this intense music. They're having like cannons going off. Yeah. It's so cool.
Honestly, like that is one of the things I am looking forward to the most about going back to Disneyland. Yeah. Is watching Fantasmic. So
yeah, when it happens.
At Disneyland, please do not get rid of Fantasmic.
Yeah, and if you go to Disneyland and Fantasmic is running, don't miss it. Yeah. Make sure you go watch it. It's so good.
In fact, I would dare say which they do, they play them very close together, like the fireworks show and Fantasmic. Right. So if you're like debating like, okay, do I want to get good seats for Fantasmic or do I want to wait and get better seats for the fireworks? Go get great seats for Fantasmic.
I agree, at Disneyland.
anywhere that you watch fireworks at Disneyland is going to be a great seat because it's a smaller park. You can watch them anywhere. Our favorite spot is actually to watch them back by the carousel, so you can see projections on Small World because oh my gosh, those projections on Small World, they'll make you cry. The very end with Walt and Mickey. Oh goodness.
On Disneyland Forever.
Yes. But you also get to see the Matterhorn and the projections on the backside when they do Mount Wanahakalugi.
And it explodes like a volcano.
Super
really
fun.
Cool. But yeah, Fantasmic, not to say that Fantasmic at Disney World isn't fantastic, because it is, and I love the arena that they have, like the full-on stage and stuff. But Disneyland for me is just the better one. Better scenes.
I love Fantasmic though.
Yeah.
Like the song, yeah. Fantasmic is great, guys.
It's our favorite. It's our favorite.
Actually, man, don't even get me started. We're not even gonna go Happily Ever After versus Fantasmic. I couldn't decide. They're both fantastic. If you're going to Disney World, you have to watch both. Let's be honest. You just have to watch both.
That's true.
All right, we've definitely rambled on for the last couple minutes. Sorry about that, guys, but hopefully you enjoyed this video. And stay tuned because we will probably be posting another video in the next week or so. For what we're gonna call March Magic. Where we're gonna pick different rides from Disneyland and Disney World and pin them head to head. They're not gonna be this or that. It's just gonna be like a random list, and we're gonna try and find the best ride. And you guys are gonna decide on our Instagram the best ride at any Disney park in the US.
So I think that's gonna be a ton of fun. And if you like this video and you like talking about like Disney World versus Disneyland, comment down below and let us know like what your opinions are. Like, what of these rides do you like better at which park?
Oh, absolutely.
Which park's your favorite?
I mean, I could talk about this kind of stuff all day long. I love talking about this stuff. So again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos, as we will see you guys tomorrow.